Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to day 4 of 14 kph or Karla's Power Hour. And for this afternoon, I'm here sitting beside and shooting with the king. And this is at Malagos Garden Resort, and it's a nice life-size chess pieces that I'm sitting with. So let's go to our question for the day. So I asked you in the comments, right? On the caption, if you were given a chance to make $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year, which one would you pick and why? So, of course, that wouldn't take you long. The better and more logical answer would be that you choose to make $100,000 a year because why not? It's more money, of course. But did you know that in this particular experiment, people actually chose $50,000 a year? But that's because of one catch. So, this is the catch. If a person would choose to make $50,000 a year, the clincher would be that everyone around them would make $25,000 a year only. But for the people who chose to make $100,000 a year, the condition was that everyone else around them would make $200,000 a year. So people actually chose to make less if that means that they could be better than everyone else around them. And that's how most people would view money making and business. They always compare themselves to other people, which is actually a very dangerous tendency, because if you start comparing yourself to your competitors or to the people around you, basically you're putting your focus somewhere else. So comparisons like this and thinking about your competition in a particular way is one of the biggest business poisons that you have to avoid. Envy towards competition, or even just thinking about your competition, actually does more harm for you than good. So if you ever find yourself continuously watching what your competitor is doing, and you're always like on their social media researching their websites, what they're up to, their prices, and things like that, and sometimes there'll be a tendency that you get obsessed by that. And that's not good for your business, especially when you start comparing how much you made this week to how much you think they're making that week. So the thing is, especially with social media, people only announce a very select and specific part of their lives. And trust me, it's not even as good as it actually is most of the time, because a lot of business people are also very unethical with what they write and what they show on social media. They always want to just show the good things. So in this episode of 14 kph, I want to teach you 3 reasons why you should stop thinking about your competition, and 3 ways to flip flip the switch of just putting your focus where it's supposed to be. First and foremost, you have to think and you have to believe in your heart that there is no such thing as competition. So even if you say that there are at least 10 people in your area of the city who is doing the same thing as you, and in fact, if you are an online marketer or a freelancer, there's thousands, millions of other people doing the same thing as you in your industry and in your environment, right? However, always think that there is no other person like you who has the same expertise, experience, skills, personality, dealing with people. There will be no other person, no other business who can deliver the way that you do. So all of these things make you and your business unique. That's why you don't have to, you don't have to always think that other professionals who are kind of doing the same thing as you and selling the same things as you as your competition, because you should be confident enough to be able to give more than what they can, or to be able to give something that's different, something that's been that what your clients exactly need at specific time of their lives. The second mindset trick that you have to remember is that as an entrepreneur or a business owner, you have to always remember that your best asset is not your gadgets, your laptop, or not even your employees. Your best asset, your best and most important asset is your focus. So if you put your focus somewhere else where it shouldn't be, then you're doing your business a disservice, okay? So let me ask you a question. If someone asks you about your competition and someone wants you to tell things about your competition, asks you about them, where their office is, what they do, how much their products are, would you talk about them? Would you promote them? Of course not. You wouldn't, right? However, and that's why you shouldn't give your competition mileage in your head. If you don't give the mileage to other people, then why would you give the mileage in your head? So be very careful where you put your focus. And I tell you, focusing on other people who are doing the same things as you is not the right way to go about your business. Instead, you should focus on your business and on yourself, and you should focus on making yourself and your business better. So I told you, right, that on the 18th day of the 14 kph episode, I'm going to announce something exciting and something big that I've been working on for months. And if I didn't have my focus, I swear I won't be able to do it. I've been planning this project, and this project has been shelved for like years, but now I'm finally able to do it. And now I'm finally able to finish something that is not just a program or something to offer to my clients, but it is also my life's work. So I'm very happy that this year I was able to just reset my focus and focus on the right things. And I wish the same for you. So the third principle is that if you feel like you have to do something extra as compared to other people in your industry, you should put extra energy in after sales and customer satisfaction. I'm 100% sure that whatever you're doing right now, you can still improve it if you just add a little something. Add something that will improve your after sales or your customer satisfaction, turn it possibly into customer delight. This is how you generate more social proof. This is how you generate more testimonials, referrals, and the most important thing is this is how you generate happier customers. So instead of looking outside and looking at your competition, you should be looking inside, and you should be looking at your business, your customers, and most of all, yourself. And when you start to do this, when you start applying these three principles, number one, there's no such thing as competition. You and your business, you're both unique. Number two, focus is the most important asset of every entrepreneur. You should not give your competition or the other people in your industry mileage in real life, and there's no reason that you should also give them mileage in your mind. Third is if you want to spend extra energy, you should put extra energy and extra work into after sales or customer satisfaction. So when you do these three things and always remember them, I guarantee you, your shoulders will feel lighter, doing business will be easier, and in general, you'll be making more coins and your business will be better in general. So I also encourage you to teach this principle to all of your subordinates, your employees, your vice president, your high-level VA, because sometimes they would also be doing that for you and they think they're doing you a favor. But it's good if they also learn these principles so they too can put their focus where it's supposed to be. All right, so thanks for staying, and see you tomorrow for day 5.